Hello everyone, welcome back to Stonehearth. So we do have some goblin invaders right outside of the borders, all the way up here in the hills. And we're gonna go try to deal with them, get some climbing Varanuses sitting on the ladders as well, so they learned how to climb. So let's grab our soldiers and we're gonna make them head outside of town. First we can maybe gather around this area, and we're gonna go and pretty much clean them out. Okay, here we got a few people, let's keep running all the way out. And you see that we have a very defensive position here, so if we can get them to get the beta to go here, we will have a great advantage of fighting them, even though I think we will probably deal with them pretty good, even outside. So let's see if we can meet over here. I have a little bit of problem with AI at the moment. You can see at the bar down here. So if you're playing the game, you have this green thing, you're on the good side, but at the moment I have like barely any green, so I'm trying to move small steps at a time. And it seemed to work better that way, because AI is capable of figuring out where to go pretty much, I guess. And I think the huge load of things going on here is related to these guys maybe not finding a way to get inside to our town. So let's meet up over here, that should be a pretty good spot. And let's see here, let's make sure we turn on job as well, and then we're gonna enable some tonics and buff them up a little bit, so these will make them faster, stronger, and have a little bit more courage. Okay, so let's see. So this is the big goblin group. Mugen level up, congratulations, level 6 knights. So now they have the knight horn, but they can use in combat to aggro enemies, so they will target them instead, which is good. You want to have a tank in your group, so that's pretty awesome. So it looks like it's going pretty good, I'm not too surprised about it. And maybe we want to take down the leader, this guy, Captain RV. Let's go and attack this guy. So we can actually click this one to attack that guy. So that's like the color of the parties, and this one is for all parties. So pretty useful if you have Ace mod, you have that available. Pretty awesome. Let's maybe go for this guy, the War Varanus, because he have a lot of health. And the cool thing is if you have a lot of footmen, they have like this spinning eerie attacks, it's pretty awesome. And we have our archers shooting in the back here. I love how the little bunnies when they're shooting, look at the ears, they're just bending back like that, it looks so awesome. But taking down like archers feels pretty good as well, because archers, they often deal a lot of debuff and things like that, so that's another thing I wanna fix as well. And today I also want to see if we can get some more cultists, so we can continue the Dragon Cult event, which we're trying to do. We have had a long time coming for that quest, so it's gonna be awesome. I'm looking forward to see what we're gonna get with it. But there we go, we got them all defeated. So let's see a little bit. Do we have any of those in the woods? So these little guys, they spawn outside in the world and usually are a little bit with some dark clothing on them, so we can see if we can find any. Oh, there's this guy again, yeah. He even got a little bit of snow on top of him. We can go take him out. That's cleaning out a little bit around the environment. It's gonna be a good thing for performance, so that's gonna be awesome. I love this little bridge we made, by the way, a long time ago. It's so nice to just see some running over the bridges and so on, and people walking down here, like so many different levels of elevation. I think it's so like interesting in games when you have that. And we're also building our little house over here. This is gonna be a home for our cooks, and I think this might actually be why we have some performance issues at the moment, because I started that recently. So what we're gonna do it might help, maybe. We're gonna add like a ladder. Let's see how this building looked at edge. So let's add a ladder over here. And let's also add a ladder over here. Because at the moment it seems they are taking some potentially strange pathways to get here. So they can take this one maybe to get down. I think so actually. But maybe that's not what we want. And let's see, I wonder if you can actually go down here, let's see. I'm replacing shields because the Nordling mod has been updated. The shields do not have their collision they had before, which means it's not going to push away the water anymore. It's pretty awesome. So let's look around for those shields if we have them in stockpile. Okay, I can't see any of the stockpiles, so let's go to the carpenter and Gonna try to do some of that, so I think we have it queued up at the bottom maybe? Okay, maybe not. Okay, so let's queue up to do a lot of shields. So if you had shields before the update, it means you have to make new ones, and these are pretty, I guess, not too long to take. It take 30 time, which is a decent amount of time, but not too bad. Okay, so for the carpenter, while we were looking at that, let's make sure if we go to the carpenter house that we have available resources always nearby. So we have these, and I definitely feel like we should move them up to the carpenter. So let's see what we have inside. We have a lot of logs, so that's good. That's really what I want, and in this one it might be a lot of things that we don't want. So it's good to go through our things from time to time and like customize what do we want to have in here. So what you can do is use this one if you have Ace mod. You can load different presets. It looks like we got a battle going on in the background. Probably a good big golem, so I'm gonna have a look. But if we go to... there should be one for like carpenter, I'm pretty sure. We can go with construction site. I think that could work pretty good here. Furniture and decoration could also work. And I think you can only have one. If you switch, it will switch the entire thing. But we can also add things to it. We can also save our own if we want to have like make our very own custom template for that. We can do that. And in this case, I'm gonna also add furniture and decoration. I'm gonna have maybe not fuel. Nah, maybe not fuel. Something like that should be pretty good. So then, if you want to, we can do it like this. Save it and say like Banto Carpenter. And if we go inside of here, let's see. Here we have Banto Carpenter. So I saved that one. You can see what we have filtered as well. So that way, if you have another one of a similar storage, we can't really use it on this one because that's a totally different kind of storage. But for example, if we have another one, let's say this one, we can go in here and search for Banto and just add the same one. So very, very, very useful. But yeah, in this case, I'm actually gonna move these. So I'm gonna take those two at least. And I'm gonna move those into this building. I feel like we have a space here somewhere. We can have it right next to where we're working pretty much. So we have a stair, we go up there. And let's see, how did it look with the wall over there? So I think we can have one like there, maybe one over there as well. I'm not sure if I want to have that one there though. Look better at a different spot, I think. So maybe have one sitting there. So they will have to like just run like that. Not too bad really. And maybe these we can move as well. These are only for aesthetics really. And if you ever need a wood, we can also actually harvest them like this. Pretty awesome. And I think we get 18 logs for doing so. That's what it costs to make them. I think so, or is it even more? Let's see. 18 logs, yes. So let's move them. We're not gonna harvest them. I wonder if we cancel the order for this. Go in here. There we go. And then we're just gonna move them again. So there we go, very nice. And we don't have a bed at this one, so the carpenter lives in a different place. But let's have a look. I think the battle is where the golem is. I sent them over there. So it looks like we got Earl of Bone Bearer running in solo alone. So our cleric gonna be able to beat up a stone golem on our own. That would be pretty awesome, wouldn't it? Okay, here they're coming. Getting some help. Who's shooting in the back? Oh yeah, Stars over there. And then we got this Banto, the contestant, the chieftain. What am I wielding? I'm wielding that awesome mace. It's a two-handed weapon, so I guess that's all we can really wield at the moment. And Earl is wielding one of those scepters from the Ace mod. I really love how they look, and they're really awesome. So you can have either tomes or those scepters, and scepters are more for debuffing if I remember correctly. It's pretty awesome stuff. Okay, so... oh, there's another one. Okay, I think that was all the enemies we had outside of here. So what we can do now, when like we're not really fighting, sometimes I just like to disable job. They can go back and help around in town instead of like patrolling around. So if you disable job here, they should be able to carry around things. But we have a lot of Astar in, so there's something at the moment going on, and often there's possibility to fix those things. And I do think it's related to our building in the water. I'm not 100%, but I think it is. Let's see, can we go under this boat? It looks like we can. For a halfling to go under something, we need to have 3 in height available. And we're also building this one, so let's see if we can maybe finish some buildings. So in this one, what are we missing? Cast holder, brazier, and shields, okay. So let's go to the blacksmith, and let's see what we got queued up. Oh, we're making some of them now. Looks like we're low on bundle of firewood, okay. And then we also needed this one, okay, so they should be done pretty soon, really. Let's see then. So firewood. I know that the carpenter can make firewood, and is it anyone else that can? I do think maybe mason can do that. Maybe there's a different kingdom that has that possible. Because in this case we need firewood. It doesn't work with like coal for the crafting for this one. So I guess we take the carpenter. We're just gonna make a bit of firewood. It's a very quick craft to do. So you actually get... do we get more than one these days? A bundle of firewood. Or is that a... split that log into blocks? Twice the fuel. Okay, I think they may have changed it. I think a long time ago when you crafted you got like 2 or something like that. But now there are, I guess, just as efficient as 2 would be. So you get 1, I guess. And these are really quick to craft, only 6 in crafting time, which is super quick. So I'm gonna make 10, that should go very, very quickly. It would be kinda neat, I'm pretty sure Nordling Kingdom can do that, but it would feel pretty nice if the workers could do that when they're not busy with anything. Because it feels like a pretty simple task that they should definitely be able to do, I think. Okay, so that's kind of those things. We are making the shields, we are making those too. So it should get ready pretty soon, I guess. And this one, what do we need for this one? Wooden twin candle holder, okay. I wonder if we need like, how many carpenters do we have? We actually do have 2 carpenters. Oh, that's not carpenters, that's footmans. I don't know why I thought it was carpenter. Yeah, carpenter we have... here, we have 2 though. 2 master carpenters. So I think it's gonna go fairly quickly, I think. However, I do think we might want to have a look around town, because we may have carpenters' workstation in places we don't want them. So I want them to mainly be working at our sawmill. So that's why I'm gonna look for where we have carpenter workbenches put out in the world. So if we go to the inventory, we can actually see things we have placed in the world. And in boxes too. Okay, so here we have carpenter tool bench. This one seems to be, that's that one. Then we have one down here. So yeah, I guess these are actually sitting pretty good here. Pretty good actually. But I'm gonna remove those anyway. Because I wanna make sure our carpenter's working over there as much as possible, and let's say undeploy that one too. And let's see, did we have any more? Yeah, that was all. Ah, is there one over here as well? I think there's one inside of a box, I think. So we can actually see the contents if we look inside of these. So it's probably in one of those, I'm guessing, because I can't see any here in the world. But another thing I was thinking about. I wonder if this could cause any issues. Like, I love how this looks, but it is storage, and I wonder if this can actually affect the performance, because it's an unreachable place to place your things in. And I guess one way would be to put this in none. I'm just gonna do it for safety, see if it does anything for us. Because maybe it will. And this one... let's see, the thing is that if we remove this, if I remember, then can't we remove that? So I wish I could remove that, that's weird. Maybe if I can click it again, okay. Yeah, so the problem is that we get this exclamation mark. I don't really like that. So that's why I might wanna have it set up with something. But I also don't want to remove it, because I see that one as like decorations, but I'm gonna try this. Because who knows, it's an unreachable storage location. If they try to store it, it would make sense if the game is gonna run worse then, because the game is trying to figure out how to get to a place they can't get, pretty much. Okay, looks like we have one. Let's see, where was that? Okay, that's correct spot. Could show one down here. It showed that there is like an workbench or something over here, but I can't see it. Ah, maybe it's not updating because this one's still moving to where it was before. Maybe if you do it like that and then open it again. It could be that they're inside of this one, like it's trying to show that maybe. Oh, there we had one. So this X-ray was actually pretty useful for looking around a bit. Where is that actually, the carpenter? Okay, so cancel that. So I think this is also in a chest. I'm pretty sure it's not in the water at least. It's kind of putting you at weird places, I think, when you click in this. Okay, I think we go with that. That hopefully helps a bit. Hopefully. So here we can see the difference between the shields. This is the old shields. See, it pushes away the water, and this is the updated one, which doesn't put away the water at all. So we want to destroy that one later too, but I'm gonna wait a bit with it. And let's see how it's going with these boats. So these have 5 on each side, so that's 10 per boat, so we're gonna need more shields than I queued up. I think we're gonna need like 20 more shields maybe. And look how fast I did the firewood, that went super quick. Super awesome. And I'm gonna queue up to do... I'm gonna do even more, 10 more firewood. Because of how quick it went. But first, let's do the shields. Clay Tower Brazier gifted from Kitty of Lamb, thank you. Trader product to you, 5 wooden manger and we get 2 bone comfy beds. I wonder if I've seen those bone comfy beds. I'm gonna do the trade for fun, been a while. So 5 wooden mangers, that should be easy. So 5 of these should be quick to do. There we go. 6 days, that's a long time to finish 5 mangers, but okay, that's pretty good. And yeah, we're building in the walls, we're building so many things at the moment. And we're gonna be building more things here, so you see we have these walls. So in the corner here, we might put a tower, I thought about that, and then have walls connect with the tower. I wonder what kind of distance we got here between 14. So I prefer to have like odd numbers, but I think that's fine because we could do it like... Maybe we can start on some design for fun. So let's say it would be a 9x9 base. And the base would be in stone. So it goes up a little bit, maybe even further up. But we can still have like the entrance below if you want to. I wonder, do we want that? Let's increase it even more. So that's kind of the same height, so I'm thinking that if we go ahead and do like this, then we can have like a room and then we can add a floor down there. I'm gonna have that with... let's go with wood. Like that. So that's gonna be the base, and then we are... Should we... I'm actually gonna go with a like a room too, like that. So this is gonna be elevated 1 block above this, but I think that can be fine. It kind of make it fun because I kind of make it like a stair on the outside almost. I also want to change the color of this. So I'm gonna turn that to a wood color. We're gonna go maybe that one for this one. It is pretty fitting. And then we're gonna column, and we're gonna go some dark ones, I think. And those look a little bit similar to everything else. Maybe that one. Maybe I should keep the same colors we have for other buildings. That it would make a lot of sense why it would be that way. And then what we can do, like we have these. I think I made them like a shorter one, did I? Let's see. Wall shooting. Okay, here I have a shorter one. It's still too wide, so we have to cut this down. How wide is it? 9, okay, that's good. That kind of means that we could just... how much distance we have here? 5. So then, I guess we could just cut it down a little bit. So 9, we have to go down like 7, then it becomes 5. So 2 on each side. So be like that, and then we do another. Whoops, I'm not sure what I did there. Touched the road, I guess. And then we would move this one to be centered a little bit better. Perhaps over there. Oh yeah, no. I think I did it wrong. Okay, let's see. 5 it needed. So we're just gonna remove another one on this side, I think. That should be good. Then in this case, I wonder if I should add that support there. I guess I should. It's maybe not a piece that I would use in a lot of places, but it's kind of good to have a piece like this, because whenever you need something a little bit smaller for your town, then you can use a piece like this. And then I think we only need to do maybe something like that. Should we cover the center? We didn't with the other ones, so let's not do it with this one. So like that, and I don't think we even have the color there. But this would be, it would almost, could almost be like a very simple tower, really. Let's name this just X small. Extra small. And then let's take this one and fit it in there. There we go. And it depends also, like, do we want to have the door there? Or would we want to maybe have this like so it goes one block towards us or something? Doesn't seem like I can do... Can I do only one block? There we had it. So we could go like that. It might look a little bit odd there, or maybe it looks nice also because it breaks the flatness of it. But that would put the door at a different spot pretty much. But I think I will maybe start with this way first. And I'm just adding these so I can kind of understand how it's gonna be. So imagine it sitting like that, so it goes into this one. That's gonna be cool. I'm not sure how, if this might be a little bit wide. I don't want to make this like to something super tall. Not maybe tall it could be, but it shouldn't be like too wide, I think, not too big. So to get inside of this one from the bottom, I'm just gonna experiment a little bit and see how it would look if I start to remove a few pieces down here. It could be an entrance like that, it looking like it's kind of almost like always open for us from the inside, without a door. I think that could be interesting, nothing I've done before. And then we just kind of like color this around to show like this is the way to get inside of this place. That's pretty cool, I think. And to get down here, we need to make it like a staircase, or I think staircase would be the best here. Climbing up through the ladders in the middle of combat maybe won't be as good, and maybe it's better, I don't know really. But I feel like this would be a pretty good option. And here we go, staircase done. And we go up, and then we just remove a little bit. And that's all we need, because we have 3 in height there. It might look a little bit cramped, but it should be fine. So I guess here we have the option, like, do we want to have like windows? Maybe we can even open this up a bit. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that might be kind of nice. I never done it this way really, so that's fun. And for these sides we can have it open like that. Yeah, that's kind of nice, I like that. Or there can be windows here, let's see, if we had like these. Yeah, maybe like that. But at the same time I kind of like the idea of having it like that, like some holes here. It's a fun new way. Or maybe they shouldn't even be that wide on these sides, it can just be like a little way to peek out. Yeah. And if you haven't seen it before, I want to show you guys something. So we could actually like use ladders as like make it look like windows. So like we can stack them on top of each other. There's some tricks to that, and I wonder if that works on a normal. I think it does. Let's see. On freestanding walls this works. But if we remove that, and then we remove this one, and then we put another one. Okay, that looks like it works, so let's do that over here. On this one. Just gonna make sure we take one step at a time. So there we go, gonna do something like that. I feel, however, like it should be something around it, I don't know. Maybe it's fine like that. Maybe like that, pretty nice. And we could do the same thing here if we want, so we can add like something like that. Make it our own like custom arrow slits, I guess. We can experiment with that idea a little bit at least. And here we can't really stand very much though, so I'm not sure how useful this side would be. But let's do these first and let's see how that would look if we prefer it or not. And then we don't really need to get further up, like this would be, I think, enough height really. So I'm thinking that I would do some kind of roof. So I'm gonna do like a block there, I'm gonna try something. I'm going out one block and then we're gonna do the same over here, and then we add a freestanding wall on top of that. Not at the very edge end of it, or maybe we should. Yeah, I think we should. So go all the way like that. Then go ahead and remove that one. Attach another wall on this one. And then we're gonna use the hole tool to like remove things. And when I come around this place, I want to make it more pointy. Let's see, one, open to that one. Let's see, I think it did it differently. Okay, so let's go down again. Like so maybe, let's try that. And then we're gonna throw a roof on this. So we'll grab a color. Okay, there we go, and then we're gonna grab the one we use for the edges. drop one above here, and then I think we do like something like this. Make it pop out a little bit. And maybe like that. We could fill the entire thing. I think I want to go like that though. Let's see how to look if we do some colors. We can even make it go down like in the middle. Oh yeah, that's kind of fun. Maybe it's too much though. Yeah, maybe like that or like this. I think this might be better. Whoops. However, we maybe should change the colors a little bit then. Yeah, that's better. That's nice, I like it. It's fun to come up with some like new ideas while you're doing things. Okay, there we go, and then we need to do some color variations. So I'm just gonna go very, very random, and I tend to go through this sometimes a few times to see if I'm satisfied. You can go like straight lines like every other one, like that. It really depends on the style you want. I want this one to be looking very like dynamic. I don't want everything to be the same really. Because it probably wouldn't be, and maybe growing some moss on this, and maybe they've been repairing it from time to time, so it doesn't have the same shade as everything else. I wonder if I should add a little thing like that here. I just feel like it could look maybe a little bit better down here. Maybe like that. And let's see how it looks from far away. I think it looks kinda nice. It might look potentially a little bit big, depending on how you want your towers to look. I'm gonna remove that for now. But yeah, I kinda like that. I think we should add some candles. Don't think we have any torches. We have those, but the one in stone is way too big. That's why I never use that one, it's so insanely big. Okay, 2 lights to lead into this. And I wonder if this should be in stone instead, because I think like stone would probably last a lot longer. Why can't I change the color? Okay, so tag this as a roof, and this one can tag as a roof as well, so we don't want to see those. These we can tag as walls, so we want to be able to look through those when we're looking from that direction. So the arrow is pointing inside of the building. So I think something like this is really good enough. I'm kind of satisfied with it. Might add something on the top and so on, to maybe some lights. Maybe we can have candles around the building too, like in every corner here. Something like that we can also do. Let's see, so they're on the same height. Yeah, looks to be the same to me. So that's pretty nice. This might be maybe a bit too much up here, so I wonder if I should, for this side, I might not have those. And for fun, like we can add like, you know, some barrel for some more like decoration purposes, I guess. Have some barrel here, maybe that has some useful things in it, maybe some food or whatever for the gods guarding. So we can add more things to it later for sure. We can also add shields if we want to. We can decorate with those, these ones. We can like have one sitting at the top over there. Ah, have these changed? Have they updated this one again? I don't think so. That's strange. I think you should be able to put them there. I'm pretty sure I can in the normal world. Let's see. Not sure if I have any at the moment. Yeah, I can put them there. But it seems like in the building I can't do so. That's a bit strange, no? I don't know, sometimes I like having shields sitting like that. I think it looks kinda nice sometimes. I do want to do something, I want to try if I do something like that for fun. Yeah. I'm gonna go like that. That's pretty nice. So yeah guys, we got some more buildings done and our town is getting more and more complete. But this is gonna be it for today guys, so I hope you enjoyed today's episode. There's gonna come more very soon. And thank you for watching, and also thank to my members on YouTube as well as always for supporting me. Super cool of you guys, and I hope to see all of you guys soon again. So have a wonderful day and see you soon again. Take care.